You had a chance to read this bill, I'm sure.
I did, yes.
And do you practice immigration law at all?
I do.
Is there a backlog in the courts, immigration courts at this time?
There currently is a backlog of nearly 4 million cases nationwide, with nearly under 500,000 cases pending in immigration courts here in Texas.
And are there many persons doing this process? Are they representing themselves in these cases?
The large majority of people appearing before an immigration court are unrepresented. And studies show that representation in immigration court increases the chance of success by 10%. So representation in immigration court proceedings is tremendously important.
So that's kind of bogging down the system a bit, right?
In fact, immigration judges have stated that having representation makes the system move more effectively than it does from having pro se or unrepresented individuals before the court.
What I've been concerned about is when I looked at this bill is I'm looking at the backlog of asylum cases and the cases, active cases that may be presented before the U.S. immigration courts. And I'm wondering, when persons go and represent themselves and not being familiar with the law, does that slow the process down a bit?
It does. Immigration judges are required to provide information and advices on what defenses individuals may have, what protections are available, how the system works. And judges say again and again that having representation shifts that work to representatives. And so, in fact, it makes court processes go faster and more efficient for those judges.
So when you looked at this bill and doing your studying of this particular piece of legislation, did you see any safeguards that were put in place that would be able to assist persons through the process and not bog the court down where they can probably get to those asylum cases?
I didn't. In fact, I saw the opposite. By removing the availability of public funds to nonprofits and law school clinics, you're decreasing the amount of representation available, which, in my opinion, would bog down the courts even further.
I heard your testimony, and you said that you was a graduate of the University of Texas Law School, right?
I am, yes.
Did you ever work in the clinic there?
I did. I participated in several legal clinics, including the immigration law clinic.
And did you handle any immigration cases?
I did.
And you were able to acquire some experience during that particular time?
I did, and I think the experience was useful both for the clients I represented, but for me as an attorney, whether I went on to do immigration law or not.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you.